Hello, my name is Madison Haynes and I am a junior here at Bridgewater College. For my lesson, I decided to do a throwing and catching with gloves unit with 6th grade. This was different for me because this PE program uses something called TPSR, which is something that stands for Teaching Personal and Social Responsibility. Now, this is something that I've talked about in my classes before, but I've never actually seen it done. So this program is great for these kids because of the disciplinary issues within the school. This is something that has also been working so well in the PE program that the whole school is finding ways to use it within their classroom. The 3 differentiation pieces that I use go along with this model and allows for students to make different choices. My first piece of differentiation was small groups. Students were in groups based off of skill level. There was 1 recreational group, which was low skilled, 2 competitive groups, which had some skill, and 1 highly competitive group, which was very skilled. Since this is a TPSR program, students chose which group they wanted to be in. This would be considered an environment because the students are put into a learning location that fits them the most. This would also be the setting that they can perform in the best. This would also be learner profile because these groups are based on skill. Also, like I mentioned before, this is a small group. A strength of this is how students chose which group they feel most comfortable and with the correct skill level. A weakness of this is that students end up grouping with their friends instead of by their skill level. Right here you can see me with my group playing softball. Right beside us is another small group with another teacher playing handball. In the group beside of them is a group playing kickball. And inside in the gym with the other teacher, they are playing a game called chook ball. So every day these kids are switching to a new group and learning something new. The second piece of differentiation strategy was ball choice. This is so students can throw a ball that they feel most comfortable and also goes along with TPSR. Students were able to choose from a squishy softball, a foam softball, a softer softball, and a normal softball. This would be considered product because students have already learned the skill and are now adding it to different activities. This would also be considered learner profile because it is how students work the best. I would also consider this to be menu of options because of the different ball choices students have. A strength was that students could pick the ball that they felt most comfortable using and allowed for some sort of student choice. A weakness was that students only had 4 different ball types, but they were all the same size. I should have had baseballs and tennis balls so students had some sort of choice of something smaller. So right here, I asked the girls what kind of ball they would like to use, and I also allowed them time to fill the balls before they wanted to throw them. In this clip, you can see that the different pairs are throwing the ball that they prefer. Some of them have a purple softball, which is super soft, squishy, normal softballs, and the big fluffy balls. The last strategy used was choosing a partner and teams. This strategy allows students to pick who they want to work with. This would be considered product because it is the result in student learning. The small-sided team game would be an activity that is used. This could be learner profile or interest. Learner profile because choosing your own partners to work with could help how you learn and improve. Interest because your partner could be someone who motivates you. A strength was this allows for student choice and for them to be with their peers. It also allows them to feel more comfortable and confident. A weakness is that students tend to work with the same person over and over, not just in softball. If you give some sort of guidance and tell them who they should work with every now and then, it also allows them to get outside of their comfort zone. In this video clip, you can see students are getting jerseys. I told students to get into groups of 9 and they were on their own after that. This allowed them, like every other strategy, to have some sort of choice and work with who they want to. It also allows them to get moving fast and get the game going. Teaching small group softball to 6th grade students was an awesome experience. I may not have been confident in differentiation or TPSR, but this assignment has helped me learn a lot and grow. And I hope I continue to use this in the future.